I will just say this. We may have to grease the archway of the door to get you out of here because your head's going to swell right here. But the greatest vocalist in the history of faith-based music. Like, that's a crazy sentence, and there has been a lot of females that have sold gazillions of albums, but it is, I think, if you were to ask just about anybody, you are the greatest voice in this. I think Danny Goki's quickly becoming the greatest male vocalist in the history of the format. But I would put the two, and it's funny you guys have toured together because I said that to him. I'm like,
every Christmas.
I know you guys are being humble, but you could have called this the two greatest vocalists in the history of.
So, I'm not sure how that would go over.
But to you, who besides yourself, obviously you wouldn't say you, but who has the greatest voice in the history of faith-based music? Vocalist.
Okay, so it's really funny. First of all, thank you. That is really kind. And I think part of it is, okay, so I know I can sing. So I'm not going to try to have false humility and be like, no, actually,
you're not Mark Hall.
I know I can. I am Mark Hall. I know I can sing. Like,
Just
I know
kidding,
it's a God-given gift and I can sing. It's really funny though, because I don't really know that I'm the greatest singer in faith-based music, but I think maybe one of my greatest gifts is actually communicating a song. And that ability to have passion and the way you communicate, actually, I think sometimes is what captures somebody to go, I'm in. I'm buying everything you're selling, because it's this passion and conviction that I do think I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe I'm the most passionate singer that's ever, I don't know. But I feel like with the growth of social media, I think we don't even know the names of the greatest singers in faith-based music. Because just last night, I was literally showing my husband these two singers on Instagram that are becoming Insta-famous. And they were singing these hymns. And I was like, I would quit. If they walked into the room and sang, I'd be like, I'm done. So I do still think that the greatest singers in the world are in their local churches we've never heard of, not mega churches, not the Hillsongs and the Elevations, but the little churches that we've never heard of still have the greatest singers on the planet that are like just going in faithfully and serving their church every week.
No pay.
But if I had to pick one, it'd probably be CeCe Winans.
Oh, yeah.
So I was telling, I've had a lot of we have in Christian music, we have something called the Dove Awards, right? And to me, the greatest singer that's ever lived was Whitney Houston. Oh, yeah. She just, and again, did she have all the tricks? Was she even sometimes a little flat? Yeah, actually. Yeah. But she had passion and communicate. She could communicate a song and make you just go, I don't even care what you're singing about. I buy everything you're singing. Yeah. And I think because I tried to emulate her so much that I learned a lot of that passion from watching and listening to her growing up. But she showed up at the Dove Awards one year, and I will never forget it. I was like, I probably peed at least 5 drops. And I was like, oh my gosh, Whitney Houston's in the building. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Is Carmen here right now? I feel like Carmen's here. This is how our staff meetings go.
I think that sometimes we are basically the same person. But but then it was a duet with CeCe, and I'm telling you that like Whitney was Whitney, but CeCe opened her mouth, and CeCe Winans in that moment sang Whitney Houston. She's like so good. She's still so good. That's the thing. Like if you hear her sing right now, that's the greats too, that they're not just good for a moment. And I think that we have too much of that in music. People are good for a moment. Yeah. But you're like, where are the people that are still going to be here? I'm like, wait, I've been in it for 20 years and I still feel like I haven't been in it long. And I'm like, wait, I'm still here, like a couple decades later. Yeah. And we need more of that. People who are like going to be in it for the long haul, you know?